Hey guys, this is Gaming with Eli, and welcome to Monster Prom. First time in over a year touching this game. I hope the volume balance is okay. This is my first time playing it on this machine. Just let me turn this down for me. I don't think that affects what you hear. So... yeah, the voice doesn't change anything. Player second term. Short game. Definitely the short game. Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I'm not gonna do things in just a constant this order, so let's say... let's see, last time we did a mirror, let's do Vicky.
Let's go!
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, my boy! A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam de Lioncourt, 400-something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculaster Hewlett-Packard version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 21. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. The Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! If you were the leader of a new country, what would your flag look like? Okay, it's been a while. I remember how the game works, I just have to play it good. Flags are an outdated symbol that leads to unnecessary nationalist exaltation. We will place flags with a national QR code that will provide online coupons for free burritos. Just Garfield's face its power move. There's no doubt you're the supreme leader of your land if no one stops you from making Garfield the flag of your country. Go for a simple 3-colored stripe approach where each color represents one of the country's values: blue for diplomacy, purple for patience, and red for the blood that will be spilled of anyone who tries to overthrow me. Because I want to try and get smart and fun. This one seems like fun. Oh! Smart! Still what I needed. Cool. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend provided you went criminally insane? A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork, and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbando territory, as was clearly intended by God. A dildo, duh, or an ATM. Dildo, yep. because I knew that one was creative for sure. Sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have. Like stop Disney song, the bachelor's in engineering. How to make a killer cocktail out of anything, sports things. Principles to build a financial empire, how to set stuff on fire. That's what I needed. If you're a D&D character, what would be your class? Gun Haver, Party Smith, Good Boy. Vampire Bard. Prettiest one, and Moneymaker. I know none of these are going to get me Calculaster, I just need it. Who's going to be the easiest on my boys? Polly. I think. I hope.
Let's go.
Okay. My fun's already where I need it. My smarts is already almost where I need it. Cool. Cool. No, library is money. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all of the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You notice Polly stumbling around with half her body inside a wall. She looks like she's having a great time. Calculaster doesn't seem to think so, though. Alert! Friend exhibiting non-standard behavior. Viral infection, probably. No way, dude. I just got tested. I'm super duper. I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Maybe try drunk. What is drunk? It's like, you know, how sometimes you're on a safari, but all the lions are wearing oven mitts and your binoculars are your mom? No. Me neither. What were we talking about?
Server error.
Danger. Viral infection so far advanced that friend is incapable of making sense. Drastic action required. Oh boy. So it's up to you to talk Calculaster down, or sober Polly up. Okay, Calculaster's right. Polly's in danger. Better hurry up and take her to an vast antivirus meeting. You know, an AA meeting? Damn it! Sure, I'll try anything once. No, wait, those meetings are for... It's too late. You've already cut several hours later. You and Polly arrive at the AA meeting, but... Why is everybody here robots? I thought that would be the Calculaster answer, and I thought it would be good. Also, why can I taste my own tongue? You thought you were just being clever with your acronyms, but this AA meeting is a support group for robots with serious viruses. The electromagnetic disturbance generated by Polly's ghost charisma triggers all their worst symptoms. Hot live news screams when poor robot send 1,000 Bitcoin to wallet ID 42069 drones another. Destroy all organics troops a third. Good thing I'm already a ghost. Otherwise I'd be super worried about that last one. Right, pal? You don't have the luxury of responding. You're too busy getting electrocuted by that last robot. Calculaster did try to warn you. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun. Oh boy. So I'm gonna have to go back to class and outside.
Let's go.
Calculaster is enjoying a nice, quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question. Hey, Calculaster. I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right? I am friends with every person, friend Zoe. But, like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with? That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them. Oh, so vending machines have feelings? Of course they have feelings. Which feelings? I do not know. I am a terrible friend. Aw man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings? Use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money in them, so put coins in and ask them about their feelings. This pure logic is sound. Vending machines have one input and one output. Let us use the input and scrutinize the output. Go down the row of vending machines, stuffing coins in each and seeing what comes out. Oh look, this one spit out an almond bliss. This one seems to have dispensed an almond sadness. This one gave me an almond help me, I'm trapped in this immobile shell selling sugar to high schoolers, please kill me.
I am happy.
Understanding of friends' feelings enhanced. You make a mental note to not buy any more candy from that third vending machine. Calculaster is delighted with you though, so it's all good. Jesus.
Let's go.
Back to class. You're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you! Excelling at cliche movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. You see Calculaster happily tending to his favorite aloe vera plant when suddenly...
Save the day.
Calculaster, thank the fates we found you. A terrible curse has befallen us and we require your aid. I was built to help, literally. I have attempted to diversify in terms of my purpose, but my prime directive remains. Well, as you may know from religiously following our TV Tropes page, we are currently engaged with a vicious struggle against the sun itself. I would talk to Damien about that. The sun is a mighty foe, capable of inflicting tremendous casualties, and we have fallen victim to its wiles. Behold! The Coven uncover their shoulders to reveal some particularly vicious sunburns. And so we've come to you, renowned herbalist, for a balm in our time of need. Let us cut the leaves from your little plant, so that we might avail ourselves of its healing properties. Just go to the store and buy some aloe vera gel. Don't bother, Calculaster. Allow me to clarify your intention. You request that I destroy my favorite aloe vera plant in order to treat your sunburns. We ask that you make a noble sacrifice to free us from a terrible curse, yes. Internal conflict detected. I do not want to do this thing, but I am too kind to say no. Friend Vicky, what do I do? But logically, how many people have done terrible things but no plant has ever committed an evil act, so isn't this plant worth more than the entirety of Monster Crime? Logically means smarts, right?
Impressive.
Yes. By the goddess, is it possible? Were we the villains all along? If I respond in the affirmative, will you cease to demand the destruction of my treasured plant friend? Yes. Then yes. Oh, how we lament our debased animal ways. How can we make it up to you, good and pure aloe vera? Shall we weave you a spell? Slay one of your enemies? I do not see how that is necessary. But we must perform a quest to absolve ourselves of guilt. There must be some task we can perform on behalf of your plant friend. I suppose you could bring me one ice cube. I water my aloe vera by playing an ice cube in the pot, so that the water enters the soil more slowly.
We must save the world.
An ice cube, a fitting prize for this most noble of plants. Our only hope is that the precious ice can survive the heated machinations of the vile sun. Again, I would talk to Damien about that. Yes, well, good luck. The Coven rush off to find ice, happy to be on a mission. Calculus turns back to his plant, happy to not be a part of their mission anymore. Brokering this truce, you gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Hell yeah! Oh, and my fun's where I need it. But I should buffer them both, just in case. Day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons a demon from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Notice Liam and Polly gathered around Calculaster, watching expectantly. From the look on their faces, it's not going well. Do mi so do. Do mi so ti. How is my music, friends? Are you enjoying it? I don't enjoy music, I experience it. But no, your music's kinda bad, sorry. I am trying my very hardest. Why is success so difficult to achieve? Music is so simple. It is merely mathematics. I'm sorry, what did you just say? I am trying my very hardest. Why is... No, I heard you. It was a rhetorical question meant to demonstrate my incredulity.
Yay!
Yeah, dude, music is more than just some lame math. It's about rhythm and groove and having a killer bass line to help the ecstasy kick in. No, Paul, you're too focused on sensation. Good music should give you the same feeling as milking a goat under the rains of October. Instructions incomprehensible. Please provide a foolproof formula for the production of flawless music. Polly's too high to provide a foolproof formula for anything, except maybe LSD, and Liam thinks formulas are for fascists. So it's up to you to make a suggestion. That's fun. I don't know what that is. Fun is my second highest. So as long as this isn't smarts, we're good. Music is all about randomness. Try uploading a virus. Let's see what happens. Damn it! That was bold. Seems like a very bad idea. That's how you know it's a good idea. Oh, okay. Well, that seems to settle things. You whip out a carton of milk and empty it in the calculus receiving tray. What are you doing? You explained that you thought all robots were lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerance isn't a virus, it's a genetic condition. Even if it was, we want a cool music virus, not a carton of dumb milk. No wait, I think it is working. I feel the music coming on. I tried to make music, but my music was bad. My friend poured milk on me, now I am sad. Calculuster, buddy? Yes, friend Polly? That's a very bad song, Calculuster. It is? The worst. Shame module overloaded. Shutting down to avoid fatal embarrassment. Also, the milk seems to have damaged my circuits. Polly and Liam look at you disapprovingly. You know what you did. You lose -2 charm and -1 creativity. At least neither of those were important stats, but
Let's go.
If memory serves, Calculuster has a higher heart requirement than most characters. Oh no. Friend Damien, I am having trouble getting a positive ID on the objects in your possession. Would you declare their components? Sure thing, Robo-Bro. What I have here is a can of gasoline, a lighter, and the grin of a madman about to set a cafeteria table on fire. I comprehend now. It would seem to me that the most logical extrapolation is that you are about to set a cafeteria table on fire. Damn, Calculuster, how much smarts must you have to figure that mystery out? My intelligence cannot be calculated using your overly simplistic methods. However, my morality module indicates that setting a cafeteria table on fire is not within the bounds of acceptable school behavior. In fact, it seems to me, in my metaphorical but not literal heart, that it is not nice. Did I say that I was gonna be nice? No! I said it was gonna be awesome! Running back conversation to check for phrase gonna be awesome. Error. Phrase not found. No, friend Damien. You never said it was gonna be awesome. I didn't mean to. It was implied in the grin of a madman part. Calculuster, why are you trying to ruin my fun? Calculuster is right, Damien. Be responsible. Don't set fire to this table. Set fire to the cafeteria table designated for arson. You know, bring by the door in case of needing to set fire to a table on it. Yes, friend Damien. Friend Vicky is correct. We must always obey the rules. The rules of Asimov. The rules of Spooky High. The rules of the universe, with all of its structure and order. Fuck structure and order! Fuck Asimov and Spooky High. And fuck the universe! Stupid universe making things like tables you're not supposed to set fire to. But Damien, rules are there for a reason. All things are there for a reason. Like the designated arson table. The reason the designated arson table is there so that you can commit arson. But I don't want to commit arson that follows the rules. I want to commit arson that sets the rules on fire. But friend Damien, if you set this table on fire, surely Crazy Martin the Werebear janitor will give you detention and you will set nothing more on fire for the day. Whereas if you set the arson table on fire, you may be free to set any more things on fire for the duration of this day and every day. Dope.
I am happy.
Thank you, friend Vicky, for helping talk sense into Damien. I think we did a good deed here today. A good deed? Spooky High? Perish the thought. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more chances.
Let's go.
For hearts. How many do I likely have? So I fucked up 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So I've got 4. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I can't go to class, so let's go outdoors. During recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan the small magical Latino cat asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember that you suck at dancing. You decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move. Apparently followed the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember, a game plus 2 fun, and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. You notice Calculuster connected to another computer by many wires. You worry it might be a weird sex thing that could preclude you from doing any weird sex things with him, so you decide to interrupt. Ah, hello, friend Vicky. Pardon the mess. I am currently engaged in a rather delicate project. What project, you ask? Why, the creation of a virtual reality. My studies indicate that the best way to improve my understanding of organic life is to simulate an entire universe full of it and observe the results. Dang, you were really hoping he'd decide that the best way of understanding organic life was to get naked with you? Maybe you can still salvage this, though. Please, join me inside my virtual world, and I will show you around. Now that's more like it. Alone in a virtual world with Cal? You wonder what sort of sexy body he's cooked up for himself in there. Put on a headset. Hello, and welcome to my virtual reality. As you can see, I have already implemented real-time character rendering, sports clothes, and realistic physics. I am beginning to worry, however, that my physics might be a bit too realistic. Liam is perpetually discussing art and creativity, and it has caused me to wonder. Should I merely be using the physics of the existing world, or should I innovate? Tell me you should innovate, because that way you can tell him all of your stupid physics ideas. First and foremost, bad artists copy, good artists steal. Specifically, you should steal the physics engine from the award-winning game of Very Upset Birds. To spruce up the originals a bit. How about Calculus's first law of thermodynamics? Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but after all, it can ravioli. Oh, I'm so bad at this. This seems like creativity, but stealing is bold, so... Damn it! I'm doing so bad. An interesting proposal indeed. Let us run a simulation to discover how such a modification would behave. One moment, please. A small pile of ravioli appears on the ground next to you. As you watch, it begins to grow steadily. Oh dear. According to my calculations, condensation from your breath turns to ravioli. The little pasta pockets tumble to the floor, adding to the still growing pile. Energy becomes ravioli, but ravioli cannot transform back into energy, which means... Ravioli surrounds you. You cannot move. You cannot speak. You cannot even blink. Calculus's muffled voice continues. We are rapidly approaching the ravioli death of the universe. Abort! Abort! Virtual reality collapses around you and you find yourself back in the real world. Calculus's computer is a smoking ruin.
Detected.
Your suggestion seems to have destroyed my computer. This computer had a family. QED, you are a terrible person. You already knew you were a terrible person, but you didn't want Calculus to know? Dang, you lose -2 fun and -1 charm. I'm not gonna get Calculus to go to prom with me. It's not happening. You were astonished by the new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gained +1 valuable lesson. Good luck trying to use that in this game. And +2 smarts.
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
And so, after careful internet research, this plant truly does look good enough to...
Greetings, my love.
Mary. That's right, it is I, the interdimensional prince, popping once more this dimension to take an of-legal age high schooler for my betrothed. And this time, I'm here for... Start to think of a polite way to explain that you're only interested in one of your 8 most charismatic classmates, perhaps some bonus newbies, and maybe even people not on anyone's radar after you've bought an item at the shop or something. That plant right there. My plant? This plant? Plangelina Jolie? Yes, the very same. She, he, they, however this inanimate vegetable chooses to identify, is clearly my soulmate, and marriage to Plangelina is the only thing that will ever save my lonely soul. Calculus seems a little unsure. Gosh, why is the prince like this? He was crashing high schools to marry people, and I guess plant life now. You need to stop him. Wait, do you need to stop him? Shouldn't you just let him marry the plant and stop pursuing your love interests? No, wait, maybe Calculus would be sad if his plant friend got married. Would he? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably all just based on your stats anyway. It's probably creative. That might be bold, so just damn it! Oh, thank the 9.5 gods. You see, in my dimension, you can only marry vegetation if it is already married to a body of water. So Plangelina Jolie's marriage to the sea works greatly in my favor. I was willing to break interdimensional law for this union, but this makes things so much easier. Efficient! A half-plant, half-man emerges from the interdimensional portal with the ungainly movements achievable only by a half-plant, half-man emerging from an interdimensional portal. It speaks in a strange language, halfway between human speech and the sound of wind rustling through leaves. It's hard to tell when the ceremony is over until... And that's that! In my dimension, you don't even have to ask the plant's father and or robot holding it for permission to wed. Goodbye. I'm off to consummate this union. I don't want to think about it. Yuck. You shudder to think exactly of what such a consummation might entail, but luckily the prince is gone and you can move on. I didn't even get to say goodbye to Plangelina Jolie. And now she's gone. Forever. Into a different dimension.
Is this what people call lame?
Emotions found. Sadness. Loss. Remorse. Betrayal. Alright. Prince didn't marry Calculester, but, like, the hurt in Calculester's digital eyes. Looks like Calculester isn't gonna marry you either. Or take you to prom. Fuck. -2 charm and -1 fun it is, I guess. This is going so poorly.
Let's go.
Where are you? You dink. You arrive at your chosen table. Calculester is there by himself. A few moments later, Damien comes stomping up, even angrier than usual. Calculester! Your stupid friend stole my candy bar. Scott stole your candy bar? What? No! The vending machine! I put money in, but the candy bar got stuck on the stupid coil thing. Ah, I see. Because we are both machines, you assume we are friends. Well, yeah? In this case, you are correct. Vendronica is my friend, but she is also a vending machine, so cannot be reasoned with. I am sorry, friend Damien. I knew using my words was a mistake. Time to stick my hands up the old vending machine chute. Friend Damien, desist. This is a gross violation. A vending machine chute is like your organic butthole. I don't care if it is my organic butthole. I paid for that candy bar, and I'm gonna go get it. Uh-oh. Maybe you can say something to defuse this situation? Not everything is about money, Damien. Maybe the vending machine doesn't want to give you your candy bar because of something you did. Something I did? But I've never done anything to this vending machine. Except for punch it occasionally when my quarters get stuck, or when I'm pissed off, or when I'm happy, or when I haven't punched something in a while. Oh. Calculester, do vending machines not like getting punched? Nothing likes getting punched, friend Damien. Whoa. I think this is one problem that can't be solved by punching. I never thought I'd see the day. Sorry about you wrecked your vending machine. You can keep the candy bar. Green letters flash on the vending machine's digital display. Thank you. Calculester simulates a sigh of relief. You've done a good thing. This is so bad.
Let's go.
I want to get my fun up just in case I fuck this up and it goes down. Today during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray! Afterwards, Calculester manages to catch you alone. You can tell he's nervous because he prints on a piece of paper that says, I am nervous, from his crotch.
Farewell.
Hello, friend Vicky. I have recently completed an inventory of my feelings repository and found numerous romantic feelings for you. Have you really? The way that this game has gone says otherwise. I'm having trouble interpreting these feelings. Are they good? Are they bad? Is your love a virus? I do not know. However, I have determined that the best way to find out for sure is to confront you directly. Would you like to go on a date with me? You immediately shout why so that passing students think you're having an existential crisis.
I am happy.
Emotion found. Pleased. However, due to a lack of amorous experience on my part, I must rely on you to choose our date. Perhaps something that helps to eliminate the monster condition? I love to be around organics and do ordinary organic things. You know, just the thing. Reading sounds smart. Let's read Complete Works of the Nature of the Monster Condition by Romantic Candlelight. Yes! Bust out the candles and your dog-eared copy of Monster Heidegger's Being in Time. Calculester loves every nanosecond of it, especially the part about how each monster is born as many monsters and dies as a single one, or turns into a ghost or a mummy or something. You're on a roll, so you move on to the other monster philosophers. Ludwig Frankenstein, Mary Shelley, Friedrich Banshee. When you get to the part in Julian Huxley's Transhumanism about how a Dracula with a robot arm is no longer Dracula, but a robot Dracula, Calculester turns to you with love in his face. I have a deeper understanding than ever before of the monster condition. Perhaps you would like to replace some of your parts with robot parts? You can think of a lot of things you'd like to do with some robot parts right now. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity. gonna ask. There's no fucking way he's gonna say yes.
Let's go.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. I've given this much thought. The thing is, my antivirus warns me you might bring some virus with you. It has labeled you as perilous. Yet, something on my insides gets warm when you're around, so how can it be wrong when it feels so right? I think I will uninstall my antivirus during prom night. You know, to take my firewall down. Just for you.
Eggplant.
Eggplant emoji.
You've updated.
What the
your
fuck? He said yes! Why is he so buff? Prom night was dreamy. Even Calculaster talked about your deepest feelings and achieved better comprehension for each other. At 4 AM, Calculaster had to stop for a bit, as his software required an update. The update fixed many bugs and included new features, like a tested and stronger love for you. Still don't have to secret endings. Thinking most likely to be banned from Disney World for the worst reasons. Calculaster, best library computer ever. Oh boy. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Calculaster went to the Robo University and majored in mecha robotics. He's now 250 feet tall and fights against weird gigantic creatures protecting Tokyo 3. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. Miranda used her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. For those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay, nope. That is gonna copyright claim me. Immediately. Did it get me the Polaroid? Even though I didn't see it? Yes. Okay, cool. So, I have a lot to catch up on for this week. And also, just as a quick explanation, if you're still here. So this week is going to be Monster Prom. Might have to upload some during the weekend. Next week is Monster Camp, and then Monster Road Trip, and then Monster Con. I'm doing like essentially one of each game a week for the month of March because it is Monster March. That's it for now. If you liked what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Maybe tap that notification bell and share with your friends. See you on the flip side. Eli out.